Good morning.
So nice to see you. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much. So it's an off tomorrow, off for everybody. And what are you planning to do tomorrow? Any special thing that you're planning to cook? Something new that you're trying to do tomorrow? How are you
Us-
spending the one off and especially in the middle of the week that we are getting tomorrow?
Uh, I'm just planning about Divyam. Like I want to make some videos of him about Republic
Mm-hmm.
Day. He likes these days, like
Mm-hmm.
Independence Day, Republic Days. So I was thinking about maybe I can try Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar's look for him. Yeah.
Oh, that's so creative. That's so creative.
Oh,
That's
Aditi, just a minute.
how do you try any person
Yeah.
or any situation in your life who you consider to be a villain? Like we see in the movies, the villain, they have a strong personality, but a strong personality on the negative and the evil side, and less of morals and less of morals and even okay, sometimes yes, some morals, but mostly selfish morals, and then they don't care when the other person is harmed, and sometimes a feeling of revenge, or sometimes for whatever feeling, yes, they are not in alignment with you, they are mostly against you. Any situation or any person you consider a bit of villain in your life?
I don't, I can't say villain because I don't have that feeling for anyone. But yeah, there are few people around us. They annoy us. I don't like them at all. I don't want to see them. That's it. But yeah, one more thing. I think that what stops me for doing thing, my laziness. I just hate it, but I don't know how to overcome this. I think if we are more active, we can do better or best. Yeah.
How do you try to make things very creative, informative, very like uh, very inspiring for your son? Like seriously, it's everything very new and fresh for him. The life's roughness and the toughness has not affected him. And all these years of the childhood are very fresh in our minds all through our lives. So how are you trying to make things for him as informative, inspiring, and
Now we are very digital, like all are connected. So it's important for everyone to go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever is going on, we have to know
Mm-hmm.
about that. And I do the same. Whatever I knew, find out new, I just share with him. And whatever he asks me, I just want to answer him in a good way. If I don't have any answer, I just Google it with him that I don't have answer for this. Let's find out. So yeah, that's my thing.
In some friendships, in some relationships, we can remain loyal, but once in a while, um, their principles don't go along with ours, and some things just don't match. Though you want to save the relationship, you really want to be loyal, you really want to be standing with them, beside them, but it's not that 100% of somebody's personality will match with with your personality. And sometimes, yes, they do things which you are like, no, it's just a big no from my side, and I can't be doing this, I can't be supporting this. Have you ever been in a situation like this? Yes, you
Of
want to be
course,
loyal, yes, you want to belong to this
yes.
group, but
I does this. I have few friends, and
and
If I don't like their opinions and their thoughts, I just deny them, and that won't affect my relationship with them. Like, look, we won't depend on one person in our life. So there is boundaries with every person. We can be loyal to us only. Like, we can't share everything with the one person. There are sort of things we want to share with some person. Like, you are my friend, I can share with you, but there are some things I can't. But these things I can share with other person. So there is defined relationship with everyone. So there is no one person with whom we can share everything. So yeah, we can be loyal without sharing. Yeah.
It used to happen in the earlier generation a lot, that the emotion of guilt was very much there with the older generation. Like, they would play with this emotion. Is this what we have taught you? You're not making us proud. And do you think you will live your life like this, and do you think you will help us like this? That, the main thing. And the older generation would suppress a few emotions, and they would like not allow certain emotions and certain feelings. But this generation, no. Like, seriously, first, to an extent, they will tend to think of themselves and will not really care what you are thinking. Even if you are a parent, like, too much freedom is there because mobile is there, everything is open, no, nothing is hidden. So that reflects in the children's personality also. And children today speak out, speak up. I mean, really. And sometimes parents wonder, like, dude, we were not allowed to speak like this or express like this, and you're just speaking out. So it's not nobody's right, nobody's wrong. It's just different time and space and generation. So yes, how do you adjust to the new generation? What happens when you're in a clash? Like, to do the thing the old generation style, or to do the thing the new generation style?
Now, because I am also in new generation, I would like to do with us like what we want. But when we think we are gonna old, and we will feel same after that. Like, I felt I went Rajasthan for last 15 days, and my grandma was worrying about everyone who went out, and why he is late, so much late, what happened to him. And I was like, why are you worrying? Then I realized that I think about Divyam, if I will feel he is in danger, so yeah, that's right. A mother will think about negative thoughts and positive thoughts both. So she has a big family. She has to worry about everyone. It's not they're emotional and very sensitive. So we also are going to become like them. Yeah, time changes. With time, generation always changes. So there will be more different things when we get old. So, but one thing, we have to connect with our new generation, so they can share with us, they can be friends with us. Yeah, so life will be easier that time.
What is one way in which you take care of yourself? Like, very literally take care of yourself. You're a mother, you're a wife, you're a daughter-in-law, you're the lady of the house. I mean, the house can really come crashing down once you take the homemaker out of the house. And it's a full-time job again. How do you try to find a few minutes for yourself, the moments of really self-care and self-pampering, and coming back to your essence after losing the energy the whole day?
Whenever I found time for me, I just listen some music and I just go for a dance. Or at the morning, early morning, everyone was sleeping, so I just sit for 5 or 10 minutes quietly and just think about the whole day, what I'm gonna do today, and how to spend this day differently. Yeah.
sometimes we find ourselves with in a unhealthy relationship, like we are the doer, we are the giver, and we are only thinking and working, but the other person is just there, not as giving and not as contributing. And as a human, we want equal mutual effort. Okay, even if not equal, we want a mutual effort that's there. So
Right.
what happens when yes, the other person in front of you is not as giving, and you feel that you're the only one who's doing, working, thinking? It happens once in a while. We are caught in a relationship, any relationship, friendship or neighborhood or
Right.
relatives. We are caught in such a relationship. What have you mostly done when you've been across the person who's not as contributing much?
I just do whatever I want to do, like what is my duty. And we just have to accept people who they are. And then we can decide what we have to do with them. Like we can ignore them with a way politely, not just I don't want to listen to him. Just speak less with them, these people, or just do just stay little distant with them. That would work, because every time we can't uh, disconnect with every people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you do when you find yourself in the loop of overthinking? What do you do when you find yourself overthinking, and you feel it's mostly going like on the negative, it's mostly going downhill? So what do you do when you are overthinking and you feel it's like crossing the boundary and going mostly into negative overthinking?
So I just now I can
Like
feel that.
it happens regularly. It
Yeah,
it
but
happens regularly. Once in yes, in a week or in a month, there is a day when when you can't control the like negative shadows on your brain. And negative thoughts are no doubt very powerful. You have one thought and then you have another thought, and oh my God, it's just this loop of overthinking.
it we have a power to think the other side of the coin. Like whenever you feel like you are overthinking about something, just try to think with different perspective. Once at the first we have to do it with what with reminding us we have to do it. So after some months or year, you just realize that it's your habit now. You feel something bad, and after just a minute, you feel it with different perspective, and you just it's okay. It would be not like that. I'm thinking, and it become a habit after that, and you feel relaxed. Yeah, you will worry, you will be depressed, but in a small corner of your mind, you feel like I'm worrying about nothing. So it won't affect that much. Or we have to
Just one.
read something about our thoughts and how our mind works. Then we can find out how to control them a little bit.